Is lighting confusing you? Well, stop the struggle, because I've got 20 insanely simple lighting tricks that'll even make your grandma a cinematography guru. So buckle up, because this is gonna be lit. Tip number 1, if you want to create more depth, always film against the shadow side of your subject. So that means put your light on the opposite side of the camera. And this right here is the brand new Anova Pro 3 from Rotolight. Big thanks to them for sponsoring this video. I'll scatter more information about this bad boy as we go through all the 20 tips. But at all time, you can find more information by clicking the first link in the description down below, which goes to their Kickstarter campaign. So that means you can get an early bird discount. Alright, next up is another simple trick to create more depth, and that is by having brighter areas in your background. These could be practicals like a decorative light, or you could brighten up a part of the room behind you. This brings me to tip number 3, make use of different color temperatures. By making those lit parts in the background colder, you can separate the subject more, making your scene more cinematic. And this is easily done on the AP3 with the built-in temperature control. In fact, it is a high-quality RGB light offering over 16.7 million different colors, making it possible to mimic any kind of light. And we'll talk more about that soon, because for tip number 4, we already have a light in the background, this window. I'm gonna use the Anova now to amplify that practical and create a nice backlight with the same color. And the AP3 comes with a really cool feature for that, which is the Magic Eye, an optical sensor to match Kelvin or HSI color from an existing source. So no need to guess the color anymore or work with a light meter and stuff. And speaking of recreating lights, if you plan to add visual effects in post, think about what kind of light that they emit, like a muzzle flash from a gunshot. You could use a flash or quickly turn a light on and off, or use the built-in gunshot effect. Tip number 6, sometimes you want to create a scene but don't always have the resources. Think about a crime scene and you need the cops to be there. Well, you can mimic that with a light. And the AP3 has 100 built-in special effects, a library called Cinematography. You can even customize them and save them as a preset. Tip number 7, light your subject from the side using a hard light. This is to emphasize texture and detail. This can be especially effective for showing off intricate costumes, makeup, or props. And for number 8, we can do the exact same thing with soft lighting to subtly outline the subject, making them pop. And with the AP3, I don't even need a soft filter for that, as it has an electronic diffusion. You can adjust diffusion, focus, and spread with that. And for the next one, let's mix hard and soft light together. For instance, a soft fill while using a hard key. And this is for a more complex and textured look. Tip number 10 already. Sometimes a window just isn't bright enough. Again, make sure to have the same lighting color. The Magic Eye sensor helps with that. And now you want to bounce your light into the ceiling, but make sure that the hot spot that you create comes from the same side as the window and that it's not in the shot itself. And speaking of bouncing light when you're outside, a reflector doesn't always do the trick. Definitely not when it's cloudy outside. I'm gonna set the AP3 to diffuse and bounce it into a reflector, giving me the most possible softness. Now with an astonishing output of 22,000 lux, it is the brightest in its class. Perfect for outdoor use, and it runs on double V-mount batteries, which gives plenty of power for a long shoot. And even if it's raining, because it's IP65, making it resistant to any weather. And to create more drama during the rain, you want to place that light behind the subject, creating a nice reflection on the rain, giving it more texture. Now let's go back inside, because contrary to the AP3, I don't like the rain. For tip number 13, we're gonna create a fill and key light. Now be aware of the contrast level between the two. More contrast is to convey drama or tension, as it accentuates features. Low is softer and beautifies the subject, used for romance, comedies, or a natural, realistic look. Tip number 14, motivated lighting. Mimic natural light sources in the scene, such as one of those ceiling lights for a more authentic look. Really important here is the color of the light. You want to pick a more dirty color like fluorescent light or tungsten, which depends on the environment, of course. Now the AP3 comes with 2,500 built-in color gels called Master of Light. And just like the Cinematography library, these are created by leading photographers and Emmy Award-winning filmmakers and DOPs. Now lighting from the ceiling is top lighting, which can also be used in studio. Light from above for an ethereal or divine feel, but be cautious as it creates harsh shadows. Which brings me to the next tip, and that is to use flags. When you choose to light your subject, don't light out the background, as that will make your scene look flat. Now the barn doors on your light fixture can help with that, but sometimes you need an extra flag to position it at the right spot. Now Rotolight also gave me a portable smoke machine, the Smoke Ninja. It runs on batteries, and we get 3 options. options: fog, dry ice, and steam. I can use it to fill up an entire room in just 1 minute. And subtle fog like this creates more depth and atmosphere. Your lighting becomes more volumetric, very cinematic. But you can also use it for practical effects. For tip number 18, I'm gonna create a thicker layer of smoke in another room and cast an orange light through it to recreate a fire. On the AP3, I even got a fire effect, which I can also control through their app, or via the DMX using the built-in Lumen radio. Now, I love to use smoke machines for product videos as well. Using the dry ice option, I can lay smoke low on the surface. Placing the lights behind, I can reveal the product through the smoke. Really cool. And this brings me to the last tip: creating interesting shadows, like cutting out strokes in a cardboard to mimic the blinds of a window. And by adding a layer of mist, you can get those volumetric god rays. Rotolight was very kind to give you all 10% discount on the Smoke Ninja. Just use the coupon code Cinecom10 for 10% discount at smokeninja.co.uk. And definitely check out the Kickstarter for an early bird discount on the most advanced light on the planet. Now, with all of these tips in mind, you are ready to recreate the cinematography of the Netflix series Jeffrey Dahmer, which you can find out here in the video on my left. Thank you for watching, thank you Rotolight for the support, and as always, stay creative.